Hi everybody, Bob with Knivestown here. I'd like to do a review for you today on a Kershaw knife. This particular model is the Kershaw Blackout. It is a Ken Onion design, and it does have the speed safe technology on it, which is an assisted opener. So we'll take a look at that. It ships in a plastic sleeve and arrives with some information from Kershaw about their products and so forth. Take a good look at that. I'll give you the technical specs on this knife. The blade is 3 1/4 inches long, and the handle is 4 1/2 inches. So overall, we've got 7 3/4 inches. It's a completely enclosed frame here. It's not open at the back like some knives are. And it's got a smooth contour all around it. The edges are smoothed, and the back is smoothed. The handle does have grip checkering here, and it's a pretty decent checkering. I'll give you a close-up of that. You can see that's pretty good. The handle is made of polyamide, which is, it's just a form of plastic. It's as you would expect. It's a rugged, tough, injection molded type of a plastic, very rugged. Like I mentioned, it is an assisted opener, so let's give that a go. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Let's try it again. I really like the assisted opener. I think that is, personally, I think it's a real good compromise between the switchblade, which, of course, is illegal for most people to carry, and then just a regular manual opener. For those who enjoy the benefits that an automatic knife provides, but still want to remain legal, of course, the assisted opener is an excellent alternative, and it offers some benefits that the switchblade doesn't. The automatic knife, once you press that firing button, you're committed. It's opening no matter what, and that's pretty much the only way you can open it. I suppose you could hold the blade down and then press the button and then sort of ease it out if you wanted, but it's not really the same as with an assisted opener. The assisted opener does give you the choice, the option of opening it in a more discreet way than as opposed to the automatic knife. If you're somewhere and you don't really feel like pulling out a knife and going like that, and because of the attention it might draw, well, then you've got the choice of taking it out of your pocket and just pretending like there's a nail nick there, and just open it like that, and nobody has to, and not make a big deal out of it. So I like that about the assisted opener. It's it's just a good way to open a knife. Anyway, let's talk about the technical specs here. The blade, as I said, 3 1/4 inches, 4 1/2 inch handle, so we've got 7 3/4 inches overall. The blade is made of Sandvik 13C26, which is a very good steel, good for strength and corrosion resistance. The weight of the knife is 3 1/2 ounces. So that polyamide handle is light, and there's not much there giving the knife weight other than the blade. Although there are stainless steel liners in the handle, so that they are in there on both sides, not just the liner lock side. Both sides have a stainless liner in there, to give the knife some extra strength and rigidity. This is a it is a good hard using knife. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's that it's a chopper or anything like that, but it's a good everyday carry, or it's a good, it can do some good rugged cutting as well. The blade does have is serrated, and I'll give you a shot of those serrations there. You can see that. That's speaking of the blade. Taking a look at this blade here, the edge that's been put on this knife, that grind, I wasn't able to get any exact information on it, but I would say that is no more than a 19-degree angle. The edge it's a very sharp knife, and that's due to the shallow angle that's been sharpened at, and I would say it's no more than 19 degrees. The blade has the black tungsten DLC coating, and it's a good thickness. It's a good thickness, but when you get down to the very tip, there is a very significant narrowing. It gets extremely thin at the tip. Having some trouble focusing there. You can see that. That blade gets down to a needle point at the tip. So it's very thin at the tip, which of course, will make excellent piercing. And then that shallow angle makes a very sharp blade, so it's a very good cutter, and you can see the serrations have been sharpened at that same. You can see how much bare edge is exposed there, and that kind of gives you an idea of that angle. It has the Kershaw logo on it there, and that information. The thumb stud is a right-hand thumb stud only, and I took that Phillips screw out easily enough, but that surprisingly did not free up the thumb stud. So I don't believe it is reversible, even though it kind of appears like it is. The pocket clip is a lengthy one. It goes more than half the distance of the handle, and that is not reversible. And it does have the Kershaw logo on it there. The screws in the handle are Torx head number 6, and there is a screw here at the pivot, which is a T10, in case you want to know that. The blade is hollow ground, and the bevel begins about, you can see there, about a third of the way down, and then it's hollow ground from there. It does have some kind of a hole at the back here, although I couldn't really say it's a lanyard hole. It's a very good knife. It's really a good knife. It's got a nice spring open assist on it. It's a liner lock, if I hadn't mentioned that. And you can see it opens very well. And it's Kershaw quality. So there you go. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you again.